spend your existence in pursuit of the things that made you feel curious and inspired, and that should be good enough.
I'm listening to this TED Talk called The Source of Creativity on TED Radio Hour, like the podcast, and it's a really good one. I listen to these sometimes when like the topic interests me and I can't tell if this light is really fucked up right now or if it looks cool, but we're just gonna roll with it. But the writer of Eat, Pray, Love was just on for the last couple minutes, and she said that creative people is redundant because we're all creative, and that's a powerful thing to start your day with if you're watching this now and wanted a little bit of inspo before you get into the food. Anyway, hi, I'm Marin. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to another What I Eat in a Day. So I have already worked out this morning. I have my black cold brew per usual, even though it's literally 15 degrees outside with the feels like of 7, I believe, because of the wind, which made walking home with this pretty difficult, but cheers. For breakfast, I'm going to have a little non-dairy yogurt bowl. I should stop saying non-dairy. Like, I just hate the word dairy. Like, the fact that we've invented a word to describe using the secretions of another animal as, like, food, which is just, you get what I mean. I'm gonna have a little nice yogurt bowl with some almond milk yogurt with a little Blue Magic spirulina so it looks cute. Probably gonna add in some cordyceps as well because I want to use up the cordyceps powder I have left. I'll show you as I take you with me. I'm also gonna show you with this bowl, like, how I style it for a picture versus how I eat it, because I like it to look very, like, I'm just an extra person and I'm not someone who's like, oh my god, showing behind the scenes, like, picture versus reality, like, don't feel bad if your food looks ugly. Like, no, I just like my food to look cute, and so I always make it cute, and then I always take a picture, and then I stir it up the way that I like to eat it, even though I like to eat it in quadrants because my Virgo meticulousness likes to eat things separately. But I'll take you with me. Pretty normal day of eating today. I am teaching tonight, so I'm gonna get back from teaching and then have my dinner like a little late because yoga teacher life. But anyway, I will take you with me for breakfast and show you what's going on.
Hold together. 10 seconds.
To the beach, wait, I met this girl when I was 12 years old. Gave her everything, just shot of the world. Couldn't get a grip every time I tried to hold on, I slipped deep in this feeling that gravity pulls me down. I know I'm tripping, I'm falling in love with her drum breaks. She keep me safe from the gunplay when I'm hungry. She feed my soul when I'm lonely. She keep me company, it's funny. I used to wanna grow older, travel with sight in these rhymes, so they realize that she got me out of my mind. I'm trying to kick these nerves to grab hold to the microphone. Got him nodding along. Maybe she'll save the world for me. Maybe she'll right my wrongs if I'm.
So this is my cute picture version of my breakfast bowl. In it, I have the base of almond milk yogurt. Let me try to get some light here. Then I combined it with a scoop of Blue Magic, a teaspoon of cordyceps, a big splash of cinnamon, and a dollop of stevia. Then I have some sliced strawberries on the side and some Catalina Crunch dark chocolate cereal. I'll show you the bag once I add a lot more. And then I topped it also with some shredded coconut. So this is like the cute version. This is not even going to turn out for a cute pic because, like, you can see it's not that cute, but we'll make it work. And I'll show you, like, how I actually like to eat these. Okay, so reality of how I actually like to eat this. First of all, I have all these strawberry slices that, like, aren't in the middle pieces, like the rounded edges, but they're not gonna fit in this bowl, so I'm just gonna eat them on the side. Like, all these little guys. Yeah. Eating them now. Those are really good strawberries, by the way. But anyway, I like to stir up the cereal or granola on one side and then the fruit on the other side. So, by the way, this is the cereal I'm using. This is the Catalina Crunch. I mean, it's keto, but, like, I don't really care about that. I mostly just like it because it's a really good cereal that really does taste like, or not taste exactly, but it has, like, traditional cereal texture. Not that I crave old sugary cereals, but I like the crunch factor as opposed to granola, which is less crunchy. And it doesn't contain sugar, which I don't care as much about the high protein. Like, I get enough protein being a Whole Foods plant-based vegan. The obsession is delusional, but I do appreciate that it uses monk fruit and stevia instead of sugar because, like, we just don't need sugar in our diet. And so now I'm going to add in the rest of this dark chocolate cereal. I just take a good like half cup, a big like scoop basically. I take my cup jar and I just like scoop about half of it. So once that's all stirred up, then I add the best part, which like, if you know me, I cannot have a meal without nut butter. So I'm using this sun butter, organic sunflower seed butter. I don't particularly care that it's organic. Like organic is not like that big of a deal breaker to me, but I do pretty much always buy organic with the things I get. But I do get it because it doesn't contain sugar added and it doesn't contain salt added. I don't really care if my nut butters have a bit of salt, but again, I don't get the ones with added sugar because like, why? So this is like the dollop that I do. It's just a big heaped tablespoon basically. And that is literally like what we're working with. This is our finished product. Honestly, it looks kind of like a masterpiece all stirred up. So this is breakfast and I will see you at lunch. Okay, back and it's time for lunch. It's a little bit after 2, so I'm going to start making that. We're gonna do my usual salad with greens and Japanese sweet potatoes because, you know, we need some vanilla cake on top. They taste like vanilla cake if you had not had Japanese sweet potatoes. The purple skin, white flesh ones, the best. Anyway, I'm gonna do a mix of dino, kale, and romaine, and then I usually do a tahini dressing, but I have an avocado. Shocker. I usually never have avocados because they never fucking turn out well for me. They're either stringy and gross. I do not fuck with avocado strings. If you know what I'm talking about, like I will not eat the avocado if there's strings in it. Or they're just like bad. Like they're brown even though they're hard on the outside. But we're going to have our fingers crossed that this avocado turns out well. I'm also gonna have some tempeh and some pickled cabbage with it, so let's pull it all together. Starting out here with my greens, I'm gonna throw in some dino kale, and I like to really massage mine well so that it just, I don't know, something about massaged kale, I think it really allows for the flavor to come out better and apparently makes it easier to digest, which like my powerhouse digestive system doesn't really need, but you know, good to know.
Only way to tell is by saying just how I feel, and that's real.
Now I'm gonna add in some chopped romaine as well. So now that my greens are all ready, let's have the moment of truth with this avocado here. It feels perfect, but if this shit is stringy or if this shit is brown, we're gonna have a problem. Here we go. Oh my god, it's perfect. I'm so excited. You guys don't know. I literally haven't had an avocado in probably like months here because of this just insanity. And so because the avocado is turning out well for my dressing, I'm just gonna drizzle a bit of lime juice and coconut aminos over everything. Tiniest bit of lime, little coconut aminos, and then tossing that all around to the best of my abilities. Now let's do this shit and add the avocado. I'm excited about this. Oh my god, so perfect. Literally haven't had avocado in months because of my terrible luck. But this one is not stringy. It's just, it's looking good, guys. Looking very, very good. Now we're gonna add this pickled cabbage. I just had the hardest time opening this. Jars and I have had some issues. I'm gonna try to thread this through really prettily, but I have a feeling that just dumping it is gonna be the easiest. Oh, maybe we can do it. There we go. Some color threaded out. I have some sauerkraut from Trader Joe's as well, but I think we're just gonna do this for today. For finishing touches, we're gonna add some cilantro. I have the gene that makes it taste like soap, but I like it. Like, I know I test positive for the gene because I did a thing in high school, like one of our little labs involved testing for that gene. but I think it's like refreshing in tiny amounts. In like, I don't like it in like pico when there's just a fuck ton of it. I like it very, very mildly on top, which is kind of sad that you have to buy like this much of it at the grocery store because then half of it goes to waste. But you know, let me know down below how you make use of a lot of cilantro in ways that aren't overpowering. If you have like, if you freeze it and use it in like sauces later, I don't know. Some pomegranate seeds, which have been a blast in my salads lately. I've been really enjoying the addition. Some hemp seeds, because what is a salad with me without hemp seeds that I can't now get off of my fingers because they're sticky from the pomegranate seeds? Shit. Last touches are some Bragg's herb seasoning, some black pepper, and also adding a touch of Trader Joe's chili lime because it's the best. She is beauty. She is grace. If only I could find light to show you. Oh my god, this is so difficult. Okay, there we go. This is good enough. You can see she's real pretty. Maybe. The thumbnail will probably be a good picture that I found with my iPhone. There we go. Okay, lunch, we out. Always the challenge of setting up a camera when I'm trying to like film laying down. Anyway, I am going to get started on dinner now that I'm back from teaching. I'm going to do a fall pasta with a cashew sauce and fall veggies. Just, why am I saying fall when it's winter? I'm gonna do like some warming, what are they called, vegetables. So for my pasta sauce, I'm going to be using Bonza pasta, which you guys know is my favorite. I have some rotini. This is the first time I've ever had their rotini. I usually do their angel hair pasta, but it's like everyone's favorite, so it's usually out of stock, so I need to bulk up. But anyway, I'm gonna do a sauce with some pumpkin yellow curry paste. That's my favorite sauce. You guys have seen it probably a million times. I'm sorry, I'm a creature of habit. It's the best thing in the world to do pumpkin and yellow curry paste in a cashew sauce. Anyway, I'm going to blend that up, serve it over my pasta, and then I'm also going to have it with some kabocha squash, some Brussels sprouts, some kale, and some onions. I believe that's what I'm gonna do. For once, I'm not having carrots because I've been like out carroted. Like I've had carrots every single night, like multiple carrots for the past few weeks. So I'm like, you know, we're gonna switch it up and do like actual autumn veggies with some squash, some Brussels sprouts, a little bit of kale. I am going to throw it all together and I will show you as it's coming along.
You say that you don't wanna leave me. Yeah, I need your vibration. It's all that I want. Yeah, it's all that I need. Got me wanna crazy without you. It's feel like wine with a Sunday brunch. Can I shine? Feel like everything might turn out just alright. I know I'm lying to myself. Pardon my wishful thinking. Still fly from head to trinkets. Afraid of blinking. Can't even miss a second of the blessings. I'm living messy. Like every minute is a gift. It's a pleasure. Let's get together. Let's spin us a smooth forever. Wait, pick up your mood. I know I lack the direction. Skipped on class and a lecture. Busy trying to get it together. Something clever. My notes are tethered to the reckless behaviors with good intentions. Smolder incense, good riddance to negative energy. Let peace, love, and serenity spill for me. None as ill as me. Truth be told, barely real as me. How I let feelings loose on loose leaf. Murder the goose beat. Shout to Mills on the cool keys. Ooh, she's feel like a cool breeze. Near the ocean tide from the cove to the globe.
Okay, interlude as my kale cooks. Look how beautiful this bowl is that I just got off of Etsy. It's this like homemade red ceramic bowl because the one that I usually use with as a plate with like the rounded edges, I like plates like this. It broke, but look how pretty it is. We're gonna use it today.
And a smile feel like everything might turn out to be fine.
So we finally have everything assembled here. We have the pumpkin, yellow curry, cashew, cheesy-ish sauce over, it's actually cavatappi banza pasta. And then we have the curried onions and garlic, steamed kale, air-fried Brussels, the steamed and then air-fried kabocha squash, which just looks, just look how beautiful that is. Topped it off with some cilantro and some hemp seeds. I'm definitely gonna douse this in nooch and hot sauce after I take a pic. Now let's get a little horizontal, or vertical, excuse me, POV, trying to blur out my gross sink that I'm gonna clean like afterward, but you know, here it is for now. Okay, this is finally everything after toppings. So added a lot of nooch, some mustard, some hot sauce, some black pepper, and way too much Trader Joe's mushroom umami seasoning. Like all that gray brown stuff on top is that seasoning, which is really good, but this is gonna be hella salty. Alas, very excited for this. The very last thing that I am having today is one of my pumpkin chocolate chip cookies with some sunflower seed butter. I made a bunch of these in my last video. I had just made them, so I still have some left over. And for this batch, I added in cocoa powder, so like pumpkin chocolate chip cookies. And for the flour, I subbed half cost of a flour, half whole oats instead of oat flour. I'll link the recipe down below. They're really great. They're my go-to cookie recipe that I pretty much always use. I just change up like a couple things here and there. So I've topped it with some sunflower seed butter, and that's all I'm going to be having today. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you did like it, like, subscribe, do all of the things. Check out my other videos down below. I make a lot of astrology forecasts if you're not watching them. If you want an astrology reading, hit me up. Also, if you're a spiritual practitioner or a client of any kind, Rashi, my website, my new platform and company, is basically a spiritual Yelp website. So if you're into anything metaphysical, looking for healing services or guidance or an astrologer or a tarot reader, it's all there for you to find and do your thing. Otherwise, I will see you in the next video.